that I made about oxtail. It's a bone broth that is so good and boosting for your immune system and your health. So I just wanted to come back on it because I know that not a lot of people saw it. It's normal. I'm just starting to put up videos. I'm a herbalist. My name is Kahin, and I'm a soul herbalist, and I infuse myself in plants and natural remedies. And today, what I wanted to come back on, that ancestral knowledge that we had since over 5,000 years ago. I did my own research, and that's the further I found traces of I'm live and I'm no, that's not. That is. Just open it up, you'll see. And yeah, and I was so impressed on how far back we have known about it. So I hope that with my French accent you still can understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I doubt about that because I doubt about the fact that people understand me because of my French speaking accent. Yes, so I'm from Canada and I live in the French province. So my mother tongue is French, but I want to communicate in English for the fact that there's a lot of people that are speaking English, and I want to reach the most majority of people. So as a herbalist here, I am not going to create products and I'm not going to sell my products. I'm going to create my products for my own good, my family and my friends and family and all that. But I am going to teach you. My mission is to empower you with knowledge, and after you have the knowledge and you learn some truths about some old natural remedies or plants and anything like that, you can be empowered and make choices that are enlightened. You know, it's like a spotlight, and then and after that you can be empowered of your own decisions. Why is this mission so important for me? Because I see so many information online. Take this, take that, and oh yeah, that's gonna be good for you. And then you need to learn first. I want you to understand that you need to learn to listen to the body before that you start and go ahead and take anything. Because for some person, ginger could be good in the morning, as in a cold or warm, and same ginger should not be taken at all because it can surheat your body. So that's why you need to learn what type of body you have at this moment. And it won't be always the same thing. And also important, if you live in a country like me that has a 4 seasons, you have to nourish yourself according to the seasons and follow the seasons to give a chance for your body to work for you. The body is so wise. From creation, it was encoded with wisdom. We don't understand it, but when God created us, He made us wonderfully made, and He made our body to understand what to do. So that's why, since the beginning of creation, human and plants are friends. Plants are our allies, and the body knows what to do with it. And later on, according to the Tanakh or the Bible, or later on, Noah, that's when we started in the history to eat meat. That would be like according to the Bible. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Something like over 10,000 years ago, right? Anyway, all that to say that still today, this body, the same body of you and me, even though we evolve, even though we are in a different time, different era, different atmosphere because of the pollution or whatever, our body is adapting. That's why we're not dead. If not, we'd be dead. But it's adapting, and it's evolving with us in our stupid things we do. Sometimes we're gonna, it's not bad, it's not good, there's no judgment, but you know, when you put something toxic in your body because it's cool, a beer per se, Your body undergoes some stress, but it keeps you alive most part of the time. Sometimes it's overwhelming, it can't keep you alive, but that wisdom that we don't understand why our body keeps us alive even though we eat toxic stuff or we are breathing toxic air, and it's because the encoding that has been put in the body since the beginning of the creation. We will not understand everything ever, but science has been helping us to understand a lot of it. So that is amazing. And it's that power that I want you to understand and take back so that you have power over your health. And when you make a decision, it is with your full conscience. It doesn't mean that it's wrong and it's a sin to have a chocolate bar. I'm not saying that, and I'm not going to judge nobody on that. Because maybe social media portray perfectness, but that is not the truth. That is not the truth. You're not going to make me swallow the fact that perfect body, perfect people, perfect thinking, perfect. That's not true. This is a lie. This is a lie. So don't fall for it. I remember when I had my kids, I had them back to back, and I started to look online how big families, manage their family, and all I could find is videos of extremely clean houses with many children, and I'm like, how do they do that? That's impossible. To realize later on that these people, a lot of people that I was following, they had babysitters and they had help. I mean, they were not all by themselves to do all that. So, just to say, until my sister-in-law, she said, Karine, stop that. It's not true. They have a whole team behind their cameras and everything. So I'm like, oh yeah. I was a bit ignorant and I was just looking for answers when I realized that it's okay to not be perfect, Now it doesn't mean that we need to be lazy about what we need to do, but let's stop pretending that perfection is part of this world in the sense that everybody has it all together and all the time, 24/7. That's not true. So don't fall for it. But I want you to be empowered. I want you to be empowered though with knowledge, so that knowledge, after that, So once you know, you can teach others. And then if we teach others, then we're not going to lose everything that our ancestors knew. And so I'm going back on my oxtail draw. Why? Because this is a super knowledge, easy to do, super things that you can learn and teach. And this way, a lot of people can take care of themselves. So in majority of case, of course, an optimum health, that's what I'm going to say, because there's always little cases that we need to be careful of. The rule of thumb with natural remedy is start small. Always. Don't go for the full thing. Even though it says on the packaging, start small. Yes, the effect takes longer than let's say a Tylenol, but in the long run, you will be winner. Okay? So at first, start small and listen to the body. That's the key thing. Listen. You ate something, 15 minutes after, check yourself. How am I feeling? How is my energy? How am I feeling my body? How is my head? Like, be conscious of all of your body and you will find out answers. The body talks to you all the time. It's just that we are disconnected a bit. And it's normal. We have children, we have jobs, we have all kinds of responsibilities, all kinds of worries. There are a lot in our head. And so sometimes we have to take the time. Journaling, by the way, journaling is such a great thing. Such a great thing to do. Journaling. Write down in the morning what you ate. Oh, when you woke up, how you felt. And then what you ate. And then 30 minutes after, how you felt. And so on and so on. This way, you will see. It's like a journal, of course. It's a journal, and it's like a bit of a business analytic people. What they do is, okay, we did this thing, we did this action. It brought us this much. It's the same thing, but it's your body. And this way, you're gonna learn to listen to it more and more, and then from there, you will know your body way more. So when it's time to take a decision of somebody talk about ashwagandha, okay, is it good for me? It's not good for everybody. Why? Because the body is all different. So if you learn to know, okay, I have more heat there, more coolness there, okay. See? So that's my mission, to teach all of that, and teach the plants and teach natural remedy. And then again, I'm coming back to the oxtail. Now it's for real. I'm going for the oxtail. Oxtail in general is good for everybody, even for the little children. So what you can do is you can, like I said, start really small. The oxtail is easy. You go to your butcher and you ask for an oxtail, or it's a cow. It's a cow tail. Yes, it is. And why is it the tail? Because the tail has everything. You have the bone marrow, you have the bone, of course. You have the tendons, the ligaments, the nerves, you have the fascias, you have muscles, you have all what your body is composed of. And in it, you have collagen, minerals, all kinds of stuff to nourish your nerves, your tendons, your fascias, your skin, your heart. Everything is in there, okay? So you boil that. And the longer that it's boiled, the more concentrated it is. So please don't put salt, because we don't want to have salt like this. Don't do that. Just water and the oxtail. And for the beginning, you will boil it for 2 hours, and after that, you will simmer it. Simmer it for 8 to 10 hours. And once it's done, then you take a quarter of a cup. So if it's a child, if it's a kid, it will be maybe a tablespoon. So start with a tablespoon, stop it there, look at how it's going, and the same for you, because some people are a bit more sensitive to the protein of the cow, and some people, they take it really well. So you want to know if you're having any hives or anything. It shouldn't, in an optimal health. Or also maybe that you are immune suppressed and your immune system is not working very well. Like my father, he has lymphocyte B. That's a type of cancer, and we have to watch for inflammation. So him, I wouldn't say take a big cup, Dad. No, I will say just take a quarter of a quarter. That's just a little bit. He's like, oh, just that. I'm like, yes. So the nourishment is not going to be too much for the system. And then after that, the next time, you increase. So next time will be 2-3 days. I would say even 3 days after. Then you can increase. If the first time it went well, you can increase a little bit. Up to 1 cup. Personally, I don't even do 1 cup. I did it when I was younger. One time, I had mononucleosis. And it was a real big one. And the doctor said, oh my goodness, you might keep some symptoms of it. There are some people that stay very, very tired, kind of, something like that. And it was a big one. It was so I went and I got the oxtail and I boiled it and I took a full cup. And the next day I gave a full cup. And it was done. I was done, no more symptoms, mononucleosis gone, just like that. Boom. Boom, I say. Square. Yesterday I was very sick and today I'm not no more. And again, lately it was influenza and I took a 3/4 of a cup. That was really good. And see, next day no more fever. And after in 3 days it was done. So oxtail is something that you want to learn. It's easy to learn. First of all, you need to remember cow tail is, I cannot say miraculous, but is wonderful. So again, if you have lots of inflammation, maybe you want to take smaller and you can dilute it a little bit. And start small and see. Listen to the body. So if you're not tired, if you're very tired and need a boost or something, this is something that you want to try. But let's say that you're perfectly fine and you just want to maintain and nourish your body, then you can do that 2-3 times a month. 2 times a month is good enough, you will see. It's deep nourishing. So the body, what it does when it sees that, it sees allies. So it takes the allies, or let's say block builders, takes that and construct whatever it needs. Just to give you an idea, there is a plant, many plants, not just one, that you put in your body and let's say you have diarrhea. That plant is going to help you with diarrhea, and it will rebalance your system. That same plant you can take when you're constipated. How come a plant can do something like that? We don't know. Even scientists don't know. But the body knows. So trust it. Trust it. Learn to listen to it and trust it. All right. The broth is good 2 to 3 days in the fridge, so you can freeze some. And good luck. And let me know. When you're tired, what do you take? Do you have any natural remedies that you take? I am curious. If you can leave a comment, that would be awesome.
Let's go back to bed.
I will read all of your comments, and I'm very interested in what you are thinking, what you're doing. And leave a comment, subscribe, and share this knowledge. This is precious. It looks like nothing because it's not. I'm an unknown person, but I'm telling you, this is precious knowledge. So, God bless, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. I just don't know how to stop this thing. I love you.